Well, howdy, y'all. I'm Bunny Barnes, and this is Fer Friday, number 148. That coming into the room music was the first part was a Christian hymn of Dutch origin called We Gather Together, which is kind of what we do on Thanksgiving. So I thought I would do that for that opening. And then that's by Adrianus Valerius in 1597. That's how far back that song goes. And then the other one was, of course, Alice's Restaurant, done by singer-songwriter Arlo Guthrie, which he released his Talking Blues in 1967, which is largely based on a true story of Arlo's life and visiting friends in Stockbridge, Massachusetts, during a visit to his friend Alice Brock on one fine Thanksgiving. My former student Brian Schmidt used to actually play and sing that entire 18-20-minute song. I never got it on tape. Darn. First person in the room with Break a String is Rhonda Scott Merrick. Thank you so much. I always look forward to that. Followed closely by Across the Pond, Dave Mason. Hope you're doing well. And Keith Shaw made it, yay! And Carol Pred, good to see you guys. John Montanez from sunny Pacific Grove, I hope you're doing well. I know you're recuperating a bit. And Ken Nashif made it, yay! Gosh, there wasn't even a show before you, and you all remembered, yay! Do you remember the lyrics? Wow, I don't. I mean, I remember parts of them, like the 27 color photographs with the arrows and, you know, all that. You could probably just write it out. Hey, Sandy. How you doing? Sandy Campagna is here. I'm glad you like the sound. Kitsari Kaku, aloha. You made it. I don't even know what time it could be there. And Rachel Taylor made it. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can get anything you want except Alice. I know, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Hey, Mike Schnabel. Good to see you. And Charles Nolan made it all the way from Canada. Thanks. You get around, man. You are everywhere. You're ubiquitous. Well, thanks. Every word. Wow. I do remember Every Word to American Pie. Yes, I do too. I can sing that with no problem. Still morning in Hawaii. Wow, just having a cup of coffee. Well, let me clink you all then with my Dunkin' Donuts blueberry breeze, daydream with oat milk and a shot of vanilla. My favorite new drink. Well, it's been a busy week, and I actually planned this all out last Sunday night because I knew I was going to have a crazy week. But I didn't get to practice any of it until this afternoon. So we're in for a nice ride. Yeah, it was a crazy week. Tuesday was Stephen's birthday. We would have been 85. So I went out with friends. We sang happy birthday to him, raised our glass and sang to him. And then in the evening, I went out with other friends and we sang and wished happy birthday to Stephen. Yeah. And I saw Medium, and then she told me that Stephen had sent me a buck. And last week, I saw this buck run through my backyard all alone, nobody with it, no does or other bucks with it, just loping through my yard in the middle of the afternoon around 2 o'clock. So it does kind of make me leave. And she said he was sending me lots of birds. And I said, I haven't seen any birds in a long time. I know you told me he was going to come as a woodpecker, but I haven't seen anything. I went out to my porch right after that reading, and there was the woodpecker playing hide and seek behind the feeder. How can you not believe, huh? I sure do. Yeah, so I thought I would do some songs today for Stephen because they were his favorite tunes, and I'm sure he's listening in. So this first one it's actually a medley. It was written in 1941 by Dave Franklin, and lyrics by Al Dubin. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Ginger Hopper made it. Thanks. Good to see you. Thanks for coming, guys. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys believe it, too. So this was written by Dave Franklin and lyrics by Al Dubin. The title's Anniversary Waltz, not to be confused with Anniversary Song. That's one that Ronley plays. But that was written in Romania. This was 1941 and recorded by Bing Crosby, I think. Yeah, Bing Crosby. And more famously by Vera Lynn for the World War II Sweethearts. And then the second song in the medley was written in 1923 by Irving Berlin, our favorite. I don't know the seldom heard verse, but I'll learn it one of these days. It's one of his few autobiographical songs that was written when his fiancée, a social beauty named Ellen McKay, had been sent to Europe by her disapproving father, who was a wealthy Long Island magnate, and in hopes that she would forget about Irving, but she didn't. And they eventually got married. And it became famous when it was used as a theme song in The Great Gatsby in 1974. I'm trying not to read those comments too much. I hope you enjoy Anniversary Waltz. And What'll I Do? Anniversary waltz. And what'll I do? If you see me looking over there, it's because Steven's picture's hanging over there. I always look at him when I play things and do my forfer. I always look at him. I don't think I missed anybody. There's lots of comments that I have to check, though. Yep, I'll check them. I promise I'll check them afterwards. Oh, good comments, good comments. I can't look. It's too distracting. I'll really get lost. So, yeah, lots have been going on. I went to my vocal cord doctor, and he found new granulomas on my vocal cords. But the good news is granulomas are supposedly benign, and we're supposed to be able to shrink them away. So he wants to see me in 3 months, and I have to just believe that they will stay benign. According to Google, they are benign, they are not cancerous, and I'm good to go. And then last night, my implant that I've had in my mouth for a month with a swollen jaw fell out. My jaw rejected it. So I've been up and back to the oral surgeon and my dentist, and yep, we're waiting another 2 months to put a new one in. Goody, yeah. At least I don't have a swollen jaw today, and I can sing and talk for you today. I was wondering how I thought I was gonna be able to just play tunes for you today and not have to talk at all. But I'm good to go. So this next tune was written by Janice Ian. It was first recorded by Roberta Flack, actually, in 1973, and it went to number 30 in the U.S., giving Janice Ian her first songwriting hit since Society's Child in 1966. She said in an interview that she had started writing it at age of 15, and at that point, she had really written it about a Vietnam vet coming home. But she felt that that was really limiting, and so she rewrote it to have more of a universal meaning. And it certainly had a meaning to me. It was relating it to anyone wondering when or if a loved one will return home. Yep, Rhonda got it. It was Steven's favorite song. It's been covered by Joan Baez also. And it's one of the few songs he would actually cry when I played. Here's Jessie. I sure miss him. Well, I know somebody else came in here. Lisa. Lisa came in. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for coming. Good to see you, Lisa Burrow. And I see lots of comments about dentists. And almost every dental implant you've had has fallen out, Mike. Must have like 8 or 10 of them, and I've never had it happen. It was quite a shock to me. I almost swallowed it in the middle of the night. How bizarre is that? I kept trying to screw it back in, but I've never had it happen. Oh well. See, Carol never had a problem with it. I will read these later, guys. Well, thank you. Thank you for loving Jessie as much as I do. Let me retune this thing here. I want to encourage you to share and say hi to my invisible friends, Bob Salzberg, Craig Petron, Daryl Anderson, Michelle Whiteman, Jane Walco, Joel Bichet, and if I don't mention your name when I'm reading the script, it means that you might be invisible to eCam. That's if you're watching it live. Let me know. Let me know, and I'll add you to my invisible list. Yesterday, Helen and Dave were on. They did a beautiful live stream. I actually didn't finish watching all of that, but he opened with a tune that Steven used to play. So that kind of warmed my heart. And then today, David Falcone was on. I shared both of those streams. And Stevie Coyle, I don't remember if I think I shared Stevie Coyle as well, yes. Stevie Coyle was on. Slim was not on. But tomorrow, Warren Bendler will be on. With his Folky Fridays at 3 on Saturday. So check out for him tomorrow. I have a gig, so I might get to listen to him in the car on the way to or from. Meredith and Craig should be back tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Look for Meredith Axelrod. Craig Francesco will be with her. And Raleigh will be back on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. for his All Request show. Muriel Anderson on Monday live at 7 p.m. She never disappoints. And I think Cozy and Charlie are back this week. Look for Cozy Sheridan, 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. These are all East Coast times. Hey, David Falcone. You did a great show today. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Thanks. Go look for Dave. They really got some great stuff. And thanks to Carl Brownfield for the Carl Shop Show. He does a great Roots program. Often uses one of my tunes going into break. Look for the Carl Shop Show on kgfn.org. And Rusty and Jan, the Philly folk scene promoting local artists and international artists. Myself and many other local artists. I'll be doing a show with them on December 20th at the Mount Airy Arts Garage for the Philly Folk Song Society. If you're in this area, look for that. And you can find them on phillycam.org/listen. And I think it's 2 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. And also WPPM radio. They do a Sunday show too on TV. I think it's channel 69 in Comcast. I don't remember. Sorry. Big news, though. I mean, I am going to be playing at Crossing Vineyards and Winery November 30th, December 7th, I think December 14th as well. But also, the Night of Acoustic Guitar Magic will be returning to Sellersville Theater with Raleigh Brown, Kurt Libby, and myself on January 18th. Not too early to buy tickets. So think about it if you're in the area. Come out and see Raleigh, Kurt, and myself on January 18th at Sellersville Theater. It's great because it's the day before Martin Luther King Day. You can stay up late. It doesn't matter if you're still working. You can stay up late. Yeah. Other things. Let's see. Oh, the QR code over here will take you to my Bandcamp page. If you don't have my CD, the next song is off of that CD. Another one of Steven's favorites. And this will take you to my site with everything on it. And you can click on appearances to find out where I'll be. Down below, that's a Venmo code. And PayPal and Venmo links. Never expected, but always appreciated. The implant was put on a credit card. And they're going to do the replacement for free. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go on. Music. This tune was written in 1982 by Roland Orzabal, sung by bassist Kurt Smith, and in the British band Tears for Fears. It was the band's third single release and first chart hit, reaching number 3 in the USA. It's been covered by many artists, especially Michael Andrews and Gary Jules. That's the version I first heard. Actually, the first version I heard was Adam Lambert singing it on American Idol. Yeah. And then some of my German students, but it was from a soundtrack. Donnie Darko in 2003, when I was teaching, my German students were saying, hey, did I play Mad World? They were watching Donnie Darko, and they really liked the tune, and they wanted to know if Frau could play it. So, of course, Frau learned it for my students. But it was also one of Stephen's favorite tunes, and I originally got the arrangement from Uli Bergershausen in Germany, and it's on my CD. Here's Mad World. Glad that Stephen's not here to physically see the mad world right now. I know you all understand. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys, for the lovely comments. I really love it. Thank you. Let me retune here and tell you about this last tune. So this is a well-known Christmas song because we're getting to that season. And it was written in 1951 by Meredith Willson. Yes, the one and the same who wrote Music Man. And it's as old as I am, 1951. Only my hairdresser knows for sure. And it was recorded by many artists, but most famously by Perry Como. Do you know what it is? Not yet. Okay. Well, at least nobody said it. Perry Como in September of 1951, and then Bing Crosby in October 51, who was not my favorite person. A popular belief was that it was written in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, while staying at Yarmouth's Grand Hotel. Now you'll know what it is. The song references the tree in the Grand Hotel and one in the park as well. The park being the Frost Park, directly across from the Grand Hotel, but it's also possible it was inspired by the historic Park Inn Hotel in Wilson's hometown of Mason City, Iowa. It's the last remaining hotel designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, and it overlooks the Center Park in Mason City. Johnny Mathis recorded it in 1986, and it gained popularity. I can't look. It gained popularity after it was included in the movie Home Alone 2. And it certainly is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, like it or not. And Kit got it, yeah. Yep, she did get it. I just saw that just as I started playing it. So thanks, guys. It's been wonderful to have you here today. Been a rough week. And I really needed to see your names come up today. Letting the guitar be my voice heals my soul, and I so hope that my music makes you happy. I love you all, and I wish you all a blessed Thanksgiving. I am very, very thankful for all my friends. It's the thing that keeps me going. My friends and my music. And I'm very grateful for every one of you. Thanks so much. Hey, Sheila Reinhardt. No worries, it's on replay. Thank you so much for coming, and please have a safe and warm Thanksgiving. Wherever you are, be with friends. Love you all. Bye-bye. Blessings.